Stopping and pivoting. Most players find the rule on travelling extremely difficult. It only applies to the player with the ball. Basically, the player cannot run while carrying the ball. A player who receives the ball in the air can only take 2 steps on the ground and must pass or shoot the ball before taking a 3rd step. A player who receives the ball when standing still or stops correctly after catching it is allowed to pivot. Pivoting means moving one foot in any direction while the other foot remains on the ground. A breach of the rule is called travelling. There are 2 ways of coming to a stop with the ball. First, the stride or 1-2 step. From an easy run, the player places one foot out in front as a break and then bends both knees. From a fast run, the player makes a shallow jumping landing on one foot, allowing the other to swing forward in a longer than normal stride. The front foot goes down flat and knees should be well bent. The second type of stop is called the jump stop, which is a 1-count stop. The player should make a shallow jump and land with both feet simultaneously parallel from heel to toe. Knees must be well bent and a sit-down position adopted. Now, let's look at some teaching activities for stopping with and without the ball. Random running. Players randomly run around a space and on command they stop using a stride or jump stop as directed. This activity can be also part of the warm-up. Count to 5. Players work in small groups with a basketball each. The players dribble, come to a stride stop or jump stop, then count and go again. Players work in pairs, rotating after a short discussion. Pivoting. Turning on the ball of one foot is called pivoting. It is used to protect the ball, box out for a rebound, and also to face the basket. Facing the basket is also known as squaring up, and players should adopt a triple threat position. Now let's look at some teaching activities for pivoting. Count to 5. Players work in small groups with a ball each. The players dribble, come to a stride or jump stop, then pivot using short steps. The players then count to 5 and go again. Players work in pairs, rotating after a short discussion. Line dribble, stop, semi-pivot and pass. Players divide into lines at about 6 meters from a cone. First, the player dribbles the ball to the cone. Before reaching the cone, the player comes to a stride stop or jump stop as directed. The player then pivots and passes to the second player in the line. The passing player follows the pass and goes to the end of the line and the rotation continues.